17
Take a
total?
look
They shouldn't
at
be
the
carrying
eastern
on.
side of the northern island. I'll put a bullseye down. Actually, I did.
What do you mean you're medic? Oh, I guess.
Yeah, I need to
I
change
guess
this marker.
he is your medic, huh? No,
Actually, I'm gonna leave him on. I'm gonna. Oh no.
No, I'm just looking at his backpack.
I think that's a
backpack. I used to be a medic back in the day, and I used to run with this one
I guess
all
I
the
am.
time, but
Okay, so you see those blue lines I marked? I got CLZ markers as well.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna be utilizing
markers though.
check a tablet on your tablet. The LZ markers, sorry.
Okay.
Alright, so we're going to be going to that area there, air assault with 4 Blackhawks. Now, we want to try to keep the Blackhawks all together. If we have to spread out more than 200 meters, then we have to. I will leave that to your discretion. The LZ, which LZ we use?
I believe both of my fire team leaders
We
are
are
carrying
set up
one.
to do a fast rope. We will count off when we're getting into birds. However, preference is still to land. If you have to land directly on the beach,
Sergeant Mikowski isn't here, so I can't ask him.
that's fine as well. Preference is landing. The secondary preference is whatever fast rope location looks best. It is pilot's discretion on that break. Why don't I say break? Sorry.
Because you're so used to it.
We will be able to get in.
how's it going, Sergeant Ryder?
Hold on. Yeah, we should be able to get in unmolested,
Good.
for the purposes of
I'm
our
sure
training.
you will fill in with you guys.
But
Instead of you filling in
assume,
with the 2-4.
as always, we train as we fight. So, we make sure you take a look at the area, and if there's something that needs to be changed, we do it. Thunder, when you take off, priority is going to be ISR on LZ, and then west to that hill 2-8. It's that very already stone marked area just to the west, about 300 meters of the LZ. 2829 area.
Activated.
I was literally just messaging you.
Alright, so make sure you get ISR on that, because that's going to have overwatch view on the area where we're landing, and we don't want to get surprised by something that's
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
Copy. You want me to?
Platoon's going to be doing a foot patrol along the ASR, pushing up to OP1. We're going to be along on the road or close to, and then going to the town of Mochiwao, I have no idea how to say that. Crossing the river there, and then pushing further north to Razfuk.
Got some great names.
And then I don't know what our order of movement is going to be after that, but that gets us across the river basically, and then we're pushing west.
I see. All right.
Along those markers, basically.
I'm watching you, Brown. I'm watching you.
Hi, this is diagram point 1. Do you have any special ordinance?
Northern route or southern one? I got marked.
Well, I have a question or suggestion is can we do a little bit of a flyby of the area with the Blackhawks, not actually set down after they've got occupied in those buildings and nobody can see them until they pop out and start shooting us.
I mean, that's what Thunder's for.
That's not going to be an issue.
ISR it, but
Gentlemen, that is not going to be an issue.
Okay.
All right. And no, we can't. We're not going to fly. We're not going to do a flyby with the Blackhawks. We would never do that in the first place. It basically says, hey, we're landing here. So
as much as I would love to shoot the gap on the bay to the south, I think judging by the terrain elevation on that north and eastern side of that island, coming from the direct east may be better. What do you think? Yep. Just flying all the way around that thing. Or elite.
I mean, the other term is we take the river in.
Yeah, we could probably cut the side, but
channel.
Well, whatever that is.
I'm just thinking of this area right here, like eyes on. All this flat land right there. So we could take the safe route.
Again, it may not matter. Let me just validate that. Hold on.
Okay, it's just a little bit longer way around.
Let me check.
I mean,
it'll give us time to organize when we're up on this northern leg if we take the long one.
Missing the juice, huh?
Yeah, instead of doing that channel, I would just come like through here.
Yeah, the amount we'd have to slow down with the speed that we could keep up to going through the northern route, you're gonna lose a lot of time.
I think they're cool because
We
they
can take
fly.
that corner pretty fast.
Yeah, so
There's water out there.
Yeah, just going the northern route, you will be able to still be pushing 130.
All right, gentlemen, we are going to take the channel. You are safe to do so.
Okay, Roger. Thanks.
Yep, Roger that. We want to make it obviously we need to consider speed on en route as well. And for this training, we don't need to worry about anything else.
After just getting control of C3.
There you go. That's good.
Ooh. Note the bridge.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that one is actually a bridge.
No, I got it.
It's high enough that it would be a problem.
Oh, very cool.
Is it?
Congrats, dude.
He's saying it'd actually be a footpath. I mean, actually.
Well, that's true.
Yep. Thank you for pointing that out. Let me fix that.
Not a problem.
Currently restarting completely.
On either side, oh no, that's got to be a bridge. Looking at it, it's that 16 meters with a steep cliff on
I appreciate that.
either end of it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, on both sides. That's true.
Yeah.
Probably one of
That
those
is a
low
bridge.
slung ones.
Maybe you can come in here and.
Alright, we're gonna shoot for location X-ray for the primary. If we can't fast route there, then we're gonna land on the beach at Echo.
But
Okay.
didn't he say landing
I'm
preferred?
sorry.
Priorities.
Oh, I'm sorry. Priority's landing. Okay.
Yeah, my
Then
helmet was
let's
just
go
on
ahead and
that little
let's go ahead and land at X-ray then, and the secondary will be Echo.
There, if you really want to.
Land at X-ray will come in from this direction.
You know, that's pretty close. We got two birds landed each.
That's what Milwaukee said, I guess.
You can't get four birds in the one spot. You need to split it up. That's fine. We'll make do with what we can do.
I thought he
Priority is landing.
I thought he was
We should
talking
be able
about
to get
the
four birds in that little channel between the trees. The only thing is if you zoom all the way in,
Milwaukee.
it's on the map.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a question.
Hash marks.
Is that something? I don't think that's anything, but
I
it
have
might
no
be.
idea.
Sorry, Sergeant Milwaukee.
So like I
It's
said,
this-
if we
it's
get
not
there,
appropriate
and
helmet.
Oh, I
then
do.
come back
That's not going to work. That's vineyard.
to the vineyard.
Yeah.
That's a vineyard.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
that's right. Yep, that's right.
Okay.
So we'll be doing an echo then? Just somewhere around there?
We could fast route to the vineyard, so we could just change
Yeah.
it to Echo.
Yeah, land Echo. If Echo doesn't look good for whatever reason, then plan fast rope X-ray.
All
Alright, I'll give her about 60 Sierra and then we're going to get going.
For the fast rope, if we have to call fast rope,
Then I
do you
believe
want us
Sergeant
to
Bird-
board loop around to the north and prep ropes and then come back in again, or just go straight to the fast rope?
Just go straight to the fast rope.
Okay.
Let's take this one forward.
If that works. All right. Primary is Echo. Primary is Echo.
For the normal infantry,
And then our egress will
we're
be.
not allowed to wear anything with the ESS or
The same way.
Nope.
Oh, well, that
No,
works too.
turn out north, yeah. That's what I think too. Go around the island.
Yeah, with the
Yep. Take the long way around.
ear pros.
And
Just
we'll
a reminder,
come
those
back.
trees are pretty high on those islands, so
The only thing
when you're having to go up over them, just keep that in mind. They breach that cover.
Trees on which island?
All of them?
Okay. All right.
yeah, then he
1, 2, 3, 4.
Simon, you're
Silver
240
Smith, take number 4.
Copy.
So,
Yeah.
Master Sergeant, I'm assuming that we're going to be just setting up out east
I have to take a look.
for pretty much the whole mission. From Warlord and
Check that. I think that's a good
Oh, you'll
plan.
the cool circle on the XL right behind us.
close circle on the exit.
walk away. Obviously, you did.
Think so? Okay.
Yes, I am machine gun qualified.
There's 1-3 right here.
Okay.
1-2 here.
1-4 present.
1-1-0.
Run. Let's go. Move it. Make some space.
Roger that. Alright, Task Force Alpha, how we doing tonight? God, that was muted as fuck. Y'all awake? That's a little better. Alright, so, basically for the, obviously, here in FTX, we're going to have a stand table here in a few moments. But first, we're going to go through this plan out. So, I hope everybody actually read your fucking warrant like you're supposed to, even though there's not an op word for you to be RNUing. You guys still should be looking at the warrant to see what the hell the plan is and what we're doing. That goes all the way down to the
Microphone
lowest
muted.
rifleman. All right. That said, though, from the plan, it obviously is we're going to be popping in. We're going to be airlifting up there to the north. We're going to be landing. We've got a couple different LZs marked. You'll be given clarification on which one specifically we're going to try to go to once we get in there, or excuse me, once you get your debrief from your platoon. And then from there, we're going to push through. Now, the primary purpose of this is to practice on foot patrol. First Sergeant's going to give us a sand table on that in a moment. But before we go any further, Captain Drumheller, so you're up here. Do you have anything for the task force, sir?
Yeah. As of a couple of hours ago, new SOP is now, once we are done with our briefing at the beginning of our missions, every single person is to go on yelling. I'm tired of asking questions and not getting answers because people either don't hear me or because they're not on yelling and they're trying to answer me, but I can't hear them.
Well,
that also means you guys need to be paying attention to what people are saying around you and actually responding if you think it's directed towards you. That's all I had.
Roger that. Thanks, Cap. All right. That said, Lieutenant Littleberry.
Yes, sir.
There you are. All right. I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. Go ahead and brief your squads in regards to how you want to accomplish this.
Roger. All right, can everybody hear me? Alright, so the mission is basic. We are conducting a foot patrol across this island, fucking east to west. Like the XO said, we have our LZs marked just off the town of Polani, which is our first stop, basically. We will either land or fast drop, depending on what the terrain is doing. We will hit that first town as soon as the bird's clear, make sure it's clear, and then we are going to proceed to handrail this main road throughout this island. We're not going to stay on the road. We're going to move tactical, but we're going to handrail the fucking road. And that way we can use these land bridges or actual bridges, where the fuck they are, to cross these rivers, and we don't have to fuck around with the water, which we know that nobody should be doing. I have a couple SBF positions planned here for now. They are not absolute. They're just indicative. So fucking use the terrain to your advantage to get eyes on these first couple positions. After that, we're going to have to improvise the support and assault elements into these towns. We don't know if any of these are occupied or how many of these are occupied. XO, is there any word on the civilian presence in this area?
Not at this time.
Roger. So we don't have word. Assume civilians present until we know there aren't. So HE restricted in the urban areas. After the town of Razfuk, we are going to branch off the road, head fucking southwest, clear out this town here. I can't see what it's called. There is also a marked army base here that we're going to have to check out. We have no idea what's here on the southern peninsula on the hills. We'll get ISR there, deal with anything that's over there, if there is anything over there. And then from there, we're going to head back up, link up with pick out the rest of the fucking residential areas, and end up here at Taristal, which is the biggest area we're going to have to clear. And that's pretty much it. XO.
Roger that. All right. Anybody have any questions for your platoon lead before we go on to the next step here? All right. Hearing none. First Sergeant McCoy.
Why, thank you, XO. Task Force Alpha, 1st Platoon, how are you? There they are. All right. We're talking about foot patrols. What is a patrol? What's the purpose of a patrol? Anybody? There are 4 main ones, 3 big ones, and 1 extra bonus one. One of them is an assault, right? Who knows what an assault is? Nobody knows what a fucking assault is.
Taking an objective to hold it.
There it is, taking and holding ground. All right, that is an assault. What is a raid? Anyone know what a raid is?
Taking an objective and not holding it.
All right, so yes, or completing an objective, but it's an attack with a planned withdrawal. That is the key terminology here with a raid. Guess where I'm going with this? What's another type of patrol?
Ambush for certain.
Ambush. What is an ambush?
Surprise attack on a temporarily halted or moving enemy force.
It's like you're a fucking OSUT instructor or something, isn't it, Sergeant?
Something like that.
What is one more bonus point for who can get this one? Patrol to contact. The intent to draw out enemy forces into contact to eliminate them. So this is sort of what we're doing now, right? We don't really have an intent to hold ground in this FTX. We do not know where the enemy is. We're going in there and we're going to fucking poke around, see if we can draw them into a firefight and eliminate them. All right? So those are the main purposes of a combat patrol, which is what we do here. There are reconnaissance patrols, but we don't really worry about those because we are a combat unit. Any questions on what a patrol is?
Negative for certain.
Very good. Negative. Moving on. What are the 5 principles of a patrol? Anybody but Sergeant Archer. Give me one principle. Anybody. What did we just do? What did the lieutenant literally just do with you? Did he make a plan?
First Sergeant.
Did he make a plan for you guys? Did he told you guys the plan? Would that happen to be the first principle? Sergeant Archer, is that the first principle of patrolling?
Yes, First Sergeant.
Very good. Make a plan. Over-plan. Make sure you have a plan to go with your plans, with a side of fucking plans, and a plan to go. All right? We always plan for anything, but at the same time, we keep the plan simple because we know it's going to change. As soon as those bullets start flying, that plan is most likely out the fucking window. And then it's plan 47 that you already worked up is going to be in the books. So, Dagger, what's your plan if the LZ's hot? We can't land there.
First Sergeant, we'll be pushing back to the next LZ, Echo.
Roger. First Platoon, what's your plan if you take contact before you reach OP1? Okay, so there you go. Plan to work on.
Hide. Cry and hide, apparently, First Sergeant.
All right,
that's
what I'm talking about. Think about that. All right, so planning, first principle patrol. Another one, reconnaissance, any form of reconnaissance, whether it's eyes, satellites, radio, or even just using your map. If you understand how to read a topographical map, just understanding the lay of the terrain is reconnaissance. That is your second principle patrolling. Anyone? Third principle? Anybody?
Security First Sergeant?
Security, very good. Always maintain 360-degree security. Excellent. Next. 2 more.
Control First Sergeant?
Control, correct. Always be in control of your elements. That's every leader in this platoon, in the task force, needs to be in control of those elements directly under them. And people in fire teams need to be in control of themselves and their weapon systems and following orders from their fire team leader. What's the last one?
Common sense, First Sergeant.
Common sense. The use of common sense should, in and of itself, be common sense. Okay, those are our 5 principles of patrol. Any questions on those?
Negative, First Sergeant.
All right, how do we execute a patrol once the bullets start flying? What do we do?
React to contact.
React to contact. What do we do when we are maneuvering? Firing and maneuver, right? So we break it up into assault and support elements, and sometimes if we have an extra security element, we'll do that too. Support element will provide the support by fire. The assault element will maneuver, close the distance between the enemy. That's how the infantry gets paid. We close the distance and eliminate the enemy. What are some methods that we use to execute fire maneuver?
Bounding.
Bounding and Overwatch. Very good. What are 2 types of bounding?
Alternating and successive.
Correct. What is successive bounding?
Bounding online.
Very good. What is alternating bounding?
King's bound in turns.
It's more of a leapfrog movement, right? You're covering more ground, but you're also exposing yourself for longer, right? And especially now with our stamina changes, that could be a little bit risky. So look to successive bounding, and you can bound all the way down to buddy teams, right? That's why we break our elements down into 2s. Down by buddy teams, fire teams, squads, platoons, companies, whatever, right? You know, we could break it down like that. What is another form, another method that we use for fire maneuver?
Peeling First Sergeant.
Peeling, correct. What is peeling?
Moving laterally in relation to the enemy First Sergeant.
Correct. So this can be very useful, especially in terrain like this. If we're moving east to west, peeling north or south online can open up new avenues of assault that we may have not seen before while still keeping the enemy suppressed, right? So peeling is sort of an underused small unit tactic that we can definitely take more advantage of. What about breaking contact? What do we do if we have to break contact?
Pop smoke, break sight lines.
All right, what is another element doing? Two elements. We're doing the same thing, right? We're still firing and maneuvering. We're still in contact. We need to make sure that we're still practicing bounding and overwatch even while we're breaking contact. With the overall goal being to be not in contact, but at the same time, understanding that it's not a withdraw or a retreat, it is just a tactical repositioning to give ourselves an advantage on the battlefield, right? Maybe we want to dictate the tempo a little differently, so we're going to break contact and we're going to find another way to hit that position or assault that enemy force. Is that clear?
Whoop.
Anyone? All right, can anyone describe to me a squad or fire team rush? It's not something that we need to do very often, but does anyone know what it is? Okay, so if you find yourself in a position, say we're assaulting a compound, a lot of compounds have large open areas, from a tree line or something like that. Just for example, if you have to rush 100 meters or something, just make sure you're covered, and the whole fire team just hauls ass to get there, right? So that's your fire team or squad rush, is just closing a large distance very quickly. We try not to do that too much, though. All right, moving on. What is cover?
All object to be behind.
Right. What does it do?
Protect you
from bullets.
Enemy fire.
Stops bullets. There you go. Cover fucking stops bullets. Can it stop a tank shell?
Maybe.
Right? So understand the difference between hard and soft cover, right? Like a thin metal sheet probably is not going to stop fucking 7.62 machine gun rounds, but it may stop, 9mm or some shit like that. Just keep that in mind. But definitely not going to stop a 20mm autocannon. All right? So understand what cover is. What's the best kind of cover that you can get?
Defilade.
Defilade. What is defilade?
Earth.
Land features.
Yeah,
Such as rocks
putting the
and hills.
putting the earth between you and the enemy, right? What are some issues with defilade, right? What does it not do?
Give you sight lines.
It doesn't give you sight. Well, if you use it correctly, you can still try and get sight lines. However, it does not protect you from
indirect fire.
Indirect fire or air reconnaissance or air attack. Very good. All right. Now concealment. What is concealment?
Like smoke.
Vegetation.
Observation.
There you go. Yeah, obscures you from observation, smoke, bushes, shit like that. All right. So just a good way to move around. If you have no cover, at least get concealment. What is skylining? Other than something you should never fucking do.
Walking on top of a ridge line.
Crest over a ridge.
Where your silhouette matches against or conflicts from the backdrop.
Yes, you're using the sky as the backdrop, right? You're silhouetting on the top of a hill. You are easily spottable over a kilometer away with the naked eye if you silhouette like that. Even at night, it is unbelievable how obvious people are when they do that. So especially when we move up and down in terrain and elevation, we need to be very, very careful of that. I understand in ARMA that sometimes it is easy to get disoriented and how much you're, looking over a hill or something like that, but just be very careful. Ares will not be forgiving if they see you skylining. Okay. The next and final part here, we talk about team and squad communications, target ID, and information relay. So what do we do when we encounter an enemy? Contact. Say we're in contact now. What do we do?
3Ds. 3Ds.
Yep. What are the 3Ds?
Distance, direction, description.
All right. I feel like
what
everyone
was the
should have
first
said
one?
that together.
Distance. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. What was the first one?
Distance.
I still don't think that was everyone. What was the first one?
Distance.
Right. Make sure you're giving a fucking distance with your direction and description. Even if it's close, danger close, medium, far. Something.
All right. What does giving the contact report do?
Informs other elements about potential danger to them and friendly elements.
Correct. It alerts surrounding elements to enemy presence.
You're not allowed to answer any more questions, Sergeant Burns. I know you got the OSIT document sitting up in front of you.
He learned my secret, sir.
Just shutting up, sir.
All right. When do we give a contact report? When and only when?
When we take contact.
That's right. When we take contact. What is an enemy that is not shooting at us?
Not fucking contact.
Not a fucking contact. The only exception is if contact is imminent, right? So that means if you walk up on an enemy patrol and you are guaranteed a gunfight, and that gunfight is going to happen in less than 30 fucking seconds, that is contact. All right? But short of that, it is just a spot report or a movement report. Okay. So what happens is leaders, fire team leaders specifically, are going to assign who will engage what and with what weapon systems. And this is especially for people with newer members in their fire teams or people they're not used to working with. You know, we're going back to having control of your fire team. If it's not someone that you know is going to do exactly what you want, someone that hasn't been working with you for a while, you need to give them explicit orders on what to do. Like, hey, AR, I need you to be right here covering this sector. All right? Some of the other methods of control the fire team leader will use is lift fire and shift fire. Can someone explain to me what shift fire means?
If you have a force moving on the position, you would shift your fire to their left or right to not engage your friendly forces while they move onto that objective.
Correct, but to be clear, we're still engaging, right?
Yes.
All right, what does lift fire mean?
Stop firing. When you stop firing.
Yep, stop firing entirely. Correct. Okay, so when we call things up, now we're going back to the difference between contact, movement, civilian, and friendly, right? Those are all pretty straightforward. We know what a contact is. We know what movement is. I see movement by an unknown person. That can be more descriptive, right? I see movement by the enemy, and you can still give a spot report, which consists of the 3Ds as well, but make sure you're not calling it a contact, right? What is a civilian?
An unarmed individual, non-combatant.
Correct, a non-combatant. Not a contact, right? Is there such thing as a civilian contact?
Negative.
All right, it's either one or the other, right? So if a civilian picks up an AK-47 and aims it at friendly forces, what's that?
He's a contact.
It's a fucking contact. You will drop that fucking person with extreme prejudice. What is a friendly?
Friendly forces
friendly
in the
unit,
air.
right? Yes, they're very friendly. But anyway, in all seriousness, I don't hear people use that enough, right? And it's great for situational awareness to say, hey, fire team leader, hey, I have friendlies over here in this direction, so they can focus their attention elsewhere, right? It kind of lets everyone know where other elements are in relation to you. If you have eyes on them, share that information, right? The person next to you may be focused on a totally different sector and not know that there's friendlies moving up that right flank. And if they turn and they see something moving, maybe they might freak out and pull the trigger, and now we have a blue-on-blue incident, right? So don't be quiet about when you see friendlies pushing up somewhere where they weren't before. Let people know. And the last thing we'll talk about are ACE reports. When should we be requesting ACE reports?
In the lull of contact.
Correct. Pulling security after engagement, we'll get an ACE report. What does ACE stand for?
Ammunition, casualties, equipment.
All right, all together now. Ammunition. All right, very good. The reports are taken by your team squad leader, send up to platoon, send up to task force. We can figure out if we need to get a resupply in, and how long we can sustain combat operations on our patrol. Any questions, comments?
-%.
Are you ready to fucking kill? Oh! Simulated, of course. Don't actually kill actors.
What do we call contacts before they're contacts if they're not friendly?
Enemy patrol.
Enemies. Got enemies over here.
Roger that, sir. All right, I have seeing no questions, comments, or concerns.
Activated.
XO, thank you. The task force is yours.
Roger that. Thanks, Top. All right.
Microphone muted.
What the fuck he told us. Remember, we don't do these stand tables because we like sitting there listening to the first sergeant's lovely voice. We talk about this shit so that you guys actually know it, remember it, and fucking utilize the information, all right? So don't just have a fucking brain dump as soon as we leave here and forget everything that we just talked about. All right. That said, Havoc 1, let's get you guys moving towards the birds.
Roger that, XO.
Oh. Havoc 1, your birds are out
Microphone activated.
out the area here through the wall. Then go
Simon.
west behind the hangar.
Grab a 240 real quick. Stop them off.
50 meters to the west.
Oh man.
Sorry, man. I got it.
We are in 4 o'clock, so...
Hey, LT.
What's up?
So just because of the weight changes, as Jesus Christ, because of the RTO, it says we can use the UAV, but we can let it take off from the area here. Is there something specific that I have to look for so it doesn't get in your way when you're trying to take off, or Delta or anything like that?
Don't fly it over there.
Okay, so just stay away from the flight line and we're fine.
Yep, and just a suggestion for you, since it is a 8-kilometer flight to that, don't drop it here.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair.
Because you only have a certain time limit on that before the battery runs out. And if it's out in the middle of the open, then it's gonna crash and you're not gonna be able to do shit.
Gotcha. Okay, that's fair.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep. Everybody's winner, everybody's K-Pop, Thunder 6-3, sending on 7-5 on 1x ATV, heading from 1 to Mike 1 Park.
This is how cool kids go.
Dagger, this is Phoenix on 7-0.
This is Bagger, send it.
Can you see if Goliath can take a look at these birds? Looks like the tail wheels are in the deck.
These birds. Yeah, stand by. Goliath, this is Bagger on wrong net.
Okay, so what we got here tonight? We got a Mark 82 with airburst fuse in it. You have 6 AGM 65 Hotel Mavericks. It says Big White Muscles. You have 2 EGB 12s. You have 6 Mark 82s, which are just general purpose missiles. You have 2 M9 X-rays. You have the TGP pod, or the Lightning pod, I should say. And then you have the ECM. Well, that one, we're on 7-0. We're standing by for orders to be able to taxi. I'm going to request clearance right now. Dagger, this is Thunder on 7-0.
Dagger, send it.
Am I cleared to taxi to the active runway?
You're going to be in the southwest bird. Are you in the hangar currently? Where are you at?
Affirm, I'm in the eastern hangar.
You're cleared. Go ahead and make a. Are you going to the eastern side of the runway? Doing a runway 9 takeoff here. Correction, runway 27 takeoff.
Affirm.
You're fine then.
Copy. Airbase K-Pop, Thunder 6-3, 1x A-10 Charlie, Thunderbolt 2, Mike 1 inside the hangar, starting up engines. Airbase K-Pop, Thunder 6-3, both engines are spooled and green. All systems are green We'll be taxiing from Mike 1 to active runway 27.
Thunder, I thought you were doing a runway 27 takeoff.
Sorry, I got mixed up on which way was east and west on the map, I guess.
Okay, just wanted to know. So, Thunder, you're clear to take off.
Copy.
Clear to school and lift.
Copy. Airbase winners, flight of 4 times Phoenix Blackhawks, signing in on 75 and spooling at helicopter parking.
Airbase Cape Hawk Thunder 63, rolling active runway 09er.
Airbase winners, Phoenix flights can be lifting from helicopter parking. Hover taxi over to the active runway for eastbound departure.
So fucking cluttered. There it is.
Airbase winners, Phoenix flights can be departing to the east on the active runway.
Phoenix, just a reminder, keep it staggered in case there's any issue.
Winners Tower, Phoenix flights can be departing your airspace to the east, signing off 75.
Thunder, this is Dagger on 7-0.
Dagger, this is Thunder, send it.
Looking to ID when you're established and conducting ISR.
I am doing so now. Marks are already up on the westernmost side of the AO. I'm working west to east because that's where I came in, but I'm working my way to the exit, to the LZ now.
Copy. I need priority on that LZ. We are outside, 3 clicks from it.
Copy. Dagger, this is Thunder on 7-0.
This is Dagger, send traffic.
Be advised, in the town to the south of your LZ, I see civilian vehicles. I see a guy working on a truck with a flatbed. 2 dudes talking outside of a building. I don't see any enemy infantry so far.
Solid copy. Civilians marked at 1337.
One 337 HQ mark is one-time civilian vehicle with a guy by it. I'm marking up the truck now.
Just a general marker is fine as long as it's not armed.
Affirm, it is just a general mark. HQ.
Flight is out to the northeast in the green.
Copy. Report back on station with Warlord and Lancer break. Requesting Warlord out to the east, and then Lancer on the southeast.
Phoenix copies all. Tracking. Do we know what that is, officer?
Dagger, this is Thunder. You have background noise. Say again.
Thunder, this is Dagger on 7-0.
Dagger, this is Thunder. Go ahead.
Copy. What type of background noise were you saying I was having?
Oh, I heard 1-6 talking in your background, overriding you, so I can hear you.
Alright, sorry, copy. I'll work on my mic here in a second break. Marker 1336, confirm, is that a BMP?
That's affirmative. It is a BMP.
Copy, we'll relay. And Thunder, this is Dagger on 7-0. I'll get your check-in when you're able.
Copy. Dagger, stand by 1. I'm looking at another vehicle.
Copy.
One 1340. It's marked up as a motorized. Be advised, it is a gun truck. I can't tell what type of armament it has on it, but it is a military gun truck.
Copy, gun truck. Copy. 1340.
Dagger, I am ready to give you my check-in whenever you're able.
Send it.
Dagger, this is Thunder. I am 1 times A-10 Thunderbolt 2, Callsign Thunder 6-3. I have 1350 on the GAU. 6 Mark 82 General Purpose Bombs, 1 Mark 82 Airburst, 6 AGM-65 Hotel Mavericks, 2 EGBU-12s, 2 AIM-9 X-ray Sidewinders. I am DCS, laser, FAC-A capable. I am standing by at Angels 12 and above, or between Angels 8 and 12 on 7-0 for CAS with a Bort code of cold. I have approximately, gonna say, an hour's worth of playtime left.
Copy. So we got you on station for 06 section 60 mics. Thunder 634 on the gun. 6 Mark 82s, 1 Airburst, 6 hotels, 2 EGBU-12, 2 Sidewinders, support code cold. Stand by for sheriff update.
Copy. Stand by.
Winter's traffic, Phoenix flight's going to be crossing over active for helicopter parking.
Platoon is currently, surface as follows. Platoon is currently moving south from our current position along ASR break. No known anti-air threats in the area. It's going to be off of your ISR for any threats on this time break. We're going to be keyhole in effect. Advise ready to copy keyhole location.
Go ahead with keyhole.
Keyhole is going to be 058096. Hold at Bravo through make it Bravo Charlie 8. You can do an orbit there, break. If we have no anti-air threats, you can push it into 6 at your discretion. Keep the 6 to 8 break. Hold blocks 8 and above. No other air assets on station at this time. We'll advise on 7 gas.
Copy. Keyhole break. 06809 Bravo 8 through Bravo Charlie 8, correct?
Keyhole 058096.
058096, copy. And just confirming, Bravo 8, Bravo Charlie 8 is in a grid of alphas on the left, Bravo top right, Bravo Charlie bottom right, Delta left, correct? Bottom left?
Bottom left. It's cardinal direction. Alpha top, Alpha north, Bravo east.
Oh, copy, thank you.
Thunder, we've got audible on a vehicle northwest of our position, requesting ISR. Northwest of us, looking for that.
I got eyes on your westernmost walking,
Thunder's tower.
looking now.
By the top of the deck, fully down.
Did they gauge how far away it is? Because I don't see any vehicles anywhere on the roads.
Alright, solid copy. No, we don't. It was an audible only. Could have been pretty far. It was an unknown for certain.
Copy. I went out a couple of kilometers to your west and I didn't see anything. And I didn't see anything to the northeast either.
Alright, copy. It was northwest of our position is where the audible was.
Dagger, this is Thunder on 7-0.
Send it.
You have 2 transport vehicles marked up as a single squad rolling in on the road. Break. Reference Red 4 Mark 1346. Town of Makavi.
I saw 2 transport trucks.
Airbase, give up. This is Lancer 1-2. Signing in.
Check net, check net, check net, check net.
Dagger, this is Warlord.
Airbase contact, this is Warlord 1-3, lifting time now. Direct to the east.
Dagger, this is Thunder on 7-0.
1 is fly over.
Thunder, you got priority, or can we get Warlord?
I got priority on...
Send it.
Be advised, those 2 transport vehicles have dropped off their troops on the ground. They are now walking east from their position. Updated mark for you.
Updated mark to transfer dropped off that was contact.
Dagger, this is Warlord on 7-0.
Check it.
Warlord 3 traffic.
Step up against chicken.
For 1340.
Go ahead with that check.
1 times H64 Apache Guardian Echo. Call sign Warlord 1-3. Warlord 1-3. Currently departing the air base to the east, heading for your AO. Armed as follows: full on the gun, 4 times kilos, 4 times limas, 3-8 times Hydra rockets, 2 times 8-9 sidewinders, DCS laser spot capable. Fuel is 99 and bleeding. Time on station 0 + 120 minutes with the abort code of linebacker. Over.
Warlord copy is 1 times H64 Echo Apache Guardian. Warlord 1-3. Full on the gun, 4 kilos, 4 limas, 38 hydras, 2 sidewinders, 120. Playtime. Abort code of linebacker.
Is that it?
Break. Be advised, Europe is as follows. Our patrol is trying to set up an ambush on that enemy football identified around the break from our west break. Enemy known location coming in from the west, markers 1349, 1349. Firing ambush time break. UAV going up in the airtime now. Warlord, you guys all after 7-0, shoots in contact, break. Warlord push for BP Yanga and advise on station there.
Roger, Warlord is heading to BP Yanga.
Warlord continuing, be advised, Thunder is on station, holding an orbit south to east. Be advised, we are, again, troops in contact. You'll be holding blocks 8,000 above, break. We're clear, surface to 8,000, no other assets in the area at this time, break. No anti-air threats known at this time, break. Friendlies are currently engaged, grid 058094 with enemy to their west and northwest.
Warlord copies all.
Dagger, this is Thunder on 7-0.
Thunder said it.
Town of Rosfuk. Guesstimation of 1 squad. Be advised they are within the shanty town there. There's 1 transport vehicle outside of that town. Unknown the exact number, but a guesstimation is about a squad's worth.
Copy, 1 squad rest from the shanty town.
Or once you push the element over there, make sure.
Dagger, this is Thunder. Send it.
Do you have eyes on that BNP grid affection marker 1336, northern side of the AO, reference to your Foxtrot?
That's affirmative. I have eyes on it.
Stand by for preemptive 9-line alpha. Nice, ready to copy.
Ready to copy.
Type 2 control 133 NA.
That's what one of my guys
Elevation
saw.
from
It's
your overhead
not
right. It's going to be...
Can you guys make it sounded like it was roughly to the north.
The DNP marker 1336. Friendlies are currently 500 meters to the southeast. Egress yours. Stand by for marks and restrictions.
Go ahead.
It's going to be ordnance yours, likely a Maverick, but depend upon the speed of task needed break.
One copy, go.
No known risk factors at this time. Okay, this is preemptive 9-line alpha.
Dagger, this is Thunder. Read back type 2, or preemptive 9-line alpha, type 2 control 1 through 3 from the overhead. BMP 1336, 500 southeast, egress mine, ordnance mine. More than likely going to engage with a Maverick.
Good.
3-4 Blacksmith.
Also 70, be advised. Troops in contact, possible marksman northwest, my position.
Thunder copies. Dagger, this is Thunder on 70, interrogative.
Interrogative.
Send it.
What's your distance to the town of Rosfuk?
Rosfuk is break. Almost a click out.
Copy. I see somebody in a destroyed building that's up in the roof. Proned out, possibly a sniper, unknown. There's also another guy in a destroyed building with a, looks like an AGS or a fucking static weapon of some sort.
Thunder, this is, sorry, Thunder, be advised, it's probably going to be closer than that break. I see a lot of elevated terrain between us and Rosfuk.
Hey, there's an asshole
pretty low land here.
Dagger, this is Lancer.
Lancer, send it.
You have a BMP shooting at you. To your north.
The one that just cooked off?
I think it just got destroyed.
Yeah, Castro.
Dagger, I think I just found that marksman. Stand by for Mark.
Roger.
Mark 1356 on the ridge up in those rocks.
Eyes on your mark, 1356. Stand by for cash here.
Warlord standing by.
Thunder, this is Dagger on 7-0.
Dagger, this is Thunder, send it.
Do you have eyes on that marksman marker 1356 west of Foxtrot, or on Foxtrot?
I did, I just moved out of range, standby 1, moving back into range.
Warlord, this is Dagger on 7-0.
Send traffic for Warlord.
Are you in gun range?
At J-Farm.
Excellent, Warlord. It's going to be Type 2 control, break. Guns, marksman, marker 1356. Friendlies are currently 300 south of the river. Device, fire mission going out from Havoc 4 as well, southern line, correction, a 360 line break. Keep your fire, 270 line, device on ingress.
Roger, eyes on that target.
Copy, you're clear hot.
Roger, guns at guns.
If he would hold still for you, you could just snipe the bastard with 1 round and call it good. And he's dead.
Dagger, this is Warlord. Cast complete. Marksman is down.
Warlord, Tango Mike, good job. Cast complete.
Dagger, do they have a friendly and enemy vet?
Dagger, this is Lancer 1-2 on station, ready for guest check-in.
Unknown.
Walking up on us.
Lancer, this is Dagger. Go ahead and push DP Zebo. It's going to be to the southeast of the AO break. Warlord, or correction, Thunder, this is Dagger.
Dagger, this is Thunder, send it.
Thunder, looking for your ISR reference TRP Hotel. We're looking west-southwest of the task force. Make sure nobody's coming up on our flank here. The advice, task force is going to be starting to push from north to the side across the bridge.
Abram, Dagger, I've been keeping my eyes out that direction. See splash on Havoc 4's rounds to the north of the shantytown on the road.
Yeah, affirm. I think it was more of an area denial at this time.
Copy. Warlord, this is Thunder on 7-1.
Thunder, this is Warlord on 7-1, go ahead.
From where you guys are, can you see down into the windows of the buildings on the, I would call it a beach, but it's not a beach, because it's not a fucking sea, but right next to the water?
Where at?
South of them.
Oh, south from them? Look at the buildings? Okay, I can do that.
Sorry, my camera, I don't have a fucking target location for you. I'm coming back into view now. Stand by in about 30 seconds, I'll give you a grid.
There, this is Lancer feedback.
I see a location south that has civilians in it, but I'll scan for buildings.
Were you looking in buildings to see if you could find enemy troops, or did I miss something?
Okay, so what I thought was water, it was the map fucking up. It's more break 044, 093, the low spot in that terrain next to the ASR. You see like sporadic fucking 2-story buildings They look like Altus buildings.
Eyes on. Thunder, this is Warlord. I don't see any enemy movement in those buildings from this angle. But yes, I can see into several of those windows.
Copy. If you don't see anybody in the windows, they're probably not there. Single mic.
Thunder, this is Dagger on 7-0.
Dagger, this is Thunder. Send it.
Part of the HQ elements pushing 250 meters west of our current position. Clear a previous enemy location. Can you just keep an eye on them?
Copy. 250 meters to say again. What direction?
They're crossing west. We may be pulling back.
We're going to have to backtrack.
Yeah,
it looks like we're...
Lancer, this is Dagger on 7-0. Stand by 5 black.
There, this is Lancer, standing by.
It's going to be Type 2 control, guns and rockets. 200 meters west. Probably 200 meters west and 200 meters northeast break. Enemy location, grid 050, 094. Area denial attack, previous enemy location. Final attack heading. Section 300. Keep all effects of fire on the south and west of the river line there. Break. Mark up blue for 1402. Advise on final.
Dagger read back as follows. Type 2 control, guns and rockets. Friendlies are 200 meters to the west. Grid is 0500904. Final attack heading is 300 at marker 1402. Keep all effects south and west of the river.
Good. Read back. Call on your final.
Lancer will call on final.
Copy. Give me an ETA on your run.
ETA will probably be like no more than 2 mics.
Copy, 2 mics.
Lancer, Elise Hawk, code 2.
Dagger, this is Lancer on 7-0. Have eyes on our spot laser on the target. 2.5 clicks. Tally.
Copy. You're cleared hot.
Roger that. Cleared hot. Guns and rockets.
Copy. Guns and rockets. Updated friendly location 200 meters west. Or correction, north. 200 meters north.
Dagger, this is Lancer on 7-0. Cast is complete. Turning to the south. Copy.
Let 1-1 know.
Good cast. I have no eyes on your target, so we're assuming there's a good impact on the area.
Dagger, this is Lancer. Warlord said there was good impacts within the area, and groups were tight.
Tango Mike, again, we know that there was previous enemy in that area we couldn't identify, so we'll just call that a good beat.
1 to 5 over.
Dagger, this is Lancer. We have spotted infantry within the town that you guys are pushing on currently at this time.
So I'll copy.
Yeah, that's the town of Rasfuk.
This is Dagger, requesting radio check on 7-0. Am I coming across clear?
Read you loud and clear.
Lima Charlie on Warlord.
Alright, Tango Mike, can confirm no overlap on comms now?
Correct.
Tango Mike.
Dagger, this is Thunder on 7-0.
Send it.
TRP Mike, on the top of a building, you have a squad worth of infantry on the eastern side, all facing down the road, marked up as 1410.
Copy. 1410, squad of infantry near TRP Mike.
On top of a building, affirm.
Copy, on top of the building.
Dagger, this is Lancer.
Lancer, send it.
Near that same position where the enemy squad was reported, there was also a vehicle there. May have been an 80 Alpha. No visual at this time.
Copy. Possible BTR 80 Alpha in the area of 1410.
Correct, Dagger.
Thunder, this is Dagger on 7-0.
Dagger, this is Thunder, send it.
Can you give me ISR on TRP Mike? Validate that is true.
I'm looking now. I didn't see any BTRs there, but might be underneath the camera netting. Looking now.
I mean, that could have been a pile of boxes, but I saw a thermal signature and it looked like it.
Dagger, I'm going to put down vehicles inside of a warehouse building. Don't see their man, but I'm going to put them down as an unknown mark for you. I see at least 2 vehicles, possibly more, through the overhead windows of that building. BTRs at least.
Awesome, 7-0, be advised, we're taking IDF fire, danger close on our position break. We are pushing northwest from our current position. I need priority ISR looking for our IDF positions.
Thunder,
Warlord copies.
Dagger, this is Lancer, just so that we have it on record. Port code for Lancer will be Pip Boy. Say again, Pip Boy.
Thank you, Lancer. I forgot to grab that for me, Tango Mike.
Break. This is Thunder. I got eyes on 1x mortar tube outside of a warehouse building. Grid 0380902, marking time now. Red for mark 1413. Be advised, there's also a vehicle inside the building that he's next to with the doors open. Dagger, he's breaking down his mortars.
Copy. He's breaking down the mortar. Let me know where he goes. And Thunder, go ahead and prep. Thunder, prep preemptive 9-line Bravo. It's going to be a GBU onto that building at TRP X-ray. Thunder, how copy last?
Dagger, sorry, I was writing down. You said TRP X-ray on the building, correct?
Yeah, correct. It's going to be type speed control on that. You confirm, do you still have eyes on that mortar?
He advised he broke down the mortar. The building that he's next to, the doors are open with the vehicle inside. I'm guessing he ran inside.
All right, Roger. Keep track on that. That's priority for you right now. If he sets back up again, we're going to hit him.
Roger.
Dagger, this is Warlord.
Warlord, send it.
To the west, you have a BTR-60 approaching approximately 400 meters.
Copy, 400 meters, BTR-60.
Marking time now. Marker 1415, near TRP Juliet.
Copy, near TRP Juliet.
Dagger, this is Thunder on 70.
Send traffic.
Be advised, I have my GPS coordinates plugged into the GBU. It's warmed up. It's ready to roll.
Copy, break. Just keep we're gonna amend that preemptive Bravo. It is not for the building. It is for the mortarmen. Keep an eye for the mortarmen setting up.
Copy, for the mortarmen only. Be advised, there is a vehicle inside that warehouse that he set up next to. I do not know what it is, though.
Yeah, roger that. Be advised, if he moves with that Vic, or keep an eye on the Vic. If the Vic moves, let me know. If the mortarman sets up, let me know.
Wilco.
Dagger, this is Warlord. Looks like that BTR-60 is engaging you. It's got some pretty good cover behind some rocks.
Be advised, I think it just got hit. I have eyes on it.
Roger, I see dismount.
Yeah, I got hit. Second time, its gun is still up.
catastrophic.
Yeah, April.
You guys see that moving vehicle down there?
The only moving Vic I see at this point is the drone.
I see a white moving Vic in the middle of all those other white Vics. I can't tell what it is, and I'm not looking with my camera. I'm just getting return off of my RWR. Warlord, it's going to be to your direct right, and it's going... it looks like it's going west.
Thunder, how far from the task force? None of I had thoughts are picking up as moving. Everything's stationary.
Copy. I can't tell. My camera is directed on this warehouse, just in case this guy pops out again. All I see is a white blob with an arrow pointing where it's moving. So it might be the guy trying to move, but the engine might be stalled out or something like that. I'm not sure.
Lost the sensor device. Havoc 4 fire, make sure you're going out. No time.
Oh, I see something moving now. 7.5 clicks.
Dagger, this is Thunder. Be advised, the vehicle broke out of that warehouse. It's a single transport truck. 0360902, 0350902 now. Hauling northwest.
Copy. Track him. That is likely our mortar pit.
Stop. Behind the building over there.
Yeah, that's my guy from my warehouse. I got him. Copy. He's outside of a building. He's getting out.
Copy. If he sets up, you're cleared hot.
He's pulled out his mortar tube.
You are cleared hot. I say again, cleared hot, Thunder.
I know you don't need it, but I put a mark on the building just in case.
Copy. Cleared hot. Coming in with EGBU. One away.
Copy, one away.
Only saw it marking directly on the mortar pit. Splash, direct on target. Cast complete.
Good job. Thunder, cast complete.
Yeah, the building was destroyed too.
Did anybody shoot the Vic at 1414? Or marker?
Dagger, this is Warlord.
Or 1419?
Warlord, send it.
Near TRP Oscar, there's a BMP or correction, there's a BTR with ground infantry stashed under that roof of that building, marker 1422, near TR Cars.
Copy, eyes on, break. Lancer, this is Dagger on 70, stand by for 5 lines.
Dagger, this is Lancer. Ready.
Lancer, it's going to be type 2 control, guns and rockets. Friendly's currently 200 north and 200 northeast. Grid 044096, enemy infantry. Marked 1422, estimated location break. Requesting guns and rockets. Final attack heading is going to be 270 to 290. Keep all effective fire within 100 meters of that grid.
Dagger, Lancer, or Dagger, reback follows type 2, requesting guns and rockets. Friendlies are roughly 200 meters north and northeast of the current target's position. Grid is 064096, marker 1422. Final attack heading is between 270 and 290. Make sure to have all effective fire within 100 meters of the target.
Lancer, I'm going to have to call you off on this linebacker line protection. Lancer, what's your board code again?
Board code is Pip Boy. Solid.
Copy, Pip Boy. Levi's Havoc 1 is pushing into that area.
Dagger, Lancer copies. We have eyes on Breakfast movement on the position. Dagger, still also be advised, weapon loadout, we still have plenty of gun, 9 hydras and 2 kilos.
Copy, 9 hydras, 2 kilos.
Tiger, this is Warlord.
Warlord, send it.
200 meters from Havoc 1's position, you have 2 squads of infantry heading your way.
Copy.
Stand by for mark. Mark is
Levi's, they're engaged.
Was it that mark that I just put down for you, 1427?
Stay firm, thanks.
Yeah, I saw him too. I was going to get it marked up before I called it in, so good eyes. This AO seems big, but our eyes are keep catching everything.
Yeah, it's pretty flat though, but like we're getting so much fog up here, and I'm trying to bounce back between my 2 different thermal cameras. It doesn't really help that much. It's hard for me to see shit.
Well, the town to the far west, I can already spot enemies scattered throughout that building, next to the fire station to the north, and then to the building to the west. The 4-story building with these stairs that goes up and you can't access the rest of the building. Ooh, but there's another hangar. Looks like there's vehicles inside. There is.
Yeah, that truck just pulled out of that hangar at TRP Mike. I think it's an armed truck though.
Another one at TRP Mike?
Yeah, a truck just came out of that warehouse. You see it? It's on the south side of the warehouse. It's where the unknown marker is.
Fuck, I'm just out of view of it. God damn it.
Yeah, it looks like a pickup truck. It doesn't look like there's anything in the back of it though. So I can't really call it a technical.
There was a guy armed that was outside of that building I saw. There was also multiples that exited too.
Just requesting if we could just move up to BP Polani. You can push all the way to BP Angor at this time.
Roger that.
But I got the vehicle that you're looking at.
Warlord, this is Dagger.
Send traffic for Warlord.
Warlord, you can push up to BP Polani if you haven't already.
Roger.
Yeah, I can see in the back of the truck there is nothing welded into the bed.
70, be advised, we're going to get engaged by IDF again, looking for those mortars.
Thunder copies. Eyes on mortar pit.
Copy. Where is it at? And is it mobile?
Negative. It is next to a truck 036095, unknown mark that previously called up.
The one we were just looking at?
Looking for your marker.
Stand by.
I see infantry there too. TRP Mike.
1431 between the buildings. Well, wrong net.
Thunder, you're clear type 3 control on the mortar pit. Your discretion, call on your final.
Copy.
Dagger, this is Warlord.
Warlord, send it.
3 squads of infantry on the way to you from TRP Mike.
Copy. 3 squads inbound TRP Mike. Warlord, or correction, Thunder, this is Diagram 70, be advised, we just took a mortar here, we're wounded, you're clear to engage on that, give me your ETA.
Copy. I'm getting out to the south, and then I'll release the munition. It's going to be EGB 12. Or, correction, fuck
Copy.
it. Go on Mark 82.
Copy, Mark 82. Expedite.
In from the southwest.
Clear to engage.
Copy, one away.
Copy, one away.
There's Lancer, I think it's shooting again.
Oh, he's about to have a really bad time here in about 15 seconds.
Target's catastrophic and surrounding area.
Copy.
Be advised, it fell a little shy. He is still on the mortar.
I would please radio up and let Ares know that that's taken care of.
How shy? How shy?
Guessing 5 meters, 5-10 meters. He's dead anyway. Never mind. Destroyed the building that he was next to, if that helps.
Dude, you launched that thing.
Yeah, I saw it rolling.
Thunder, this is Diagram 70.
Dagger, this is Thunder, send it.
Requesting ISR to the Army base to our south at this time, break. Let's take a look at break. About 700 meters to our south, 042089. It looks at it's near TRP Lima.
Copy, I got eyes on Colombo Army base.
This is Lancer, just be advised, we are on station between BP Extended and BP Angor, and we are also Joker on fuel.
Copy. Joker fuel, Lancer, send me ISR as well around TRP Lima, the Army base.
Lancer copies, looking time.
Thunder, Lancer, do you see something? Because I don't.
I haven't seen anything there the entire time.
Nothing from Warlord either.
Anybody got a best guess on me for the Army base? Is it occupied?
Dagger, this is Lancer.
Send it.
We don't see anything.
Roger, that's what I needed. Take a mic.
Looking in the windows of this warehouse building, I don't see anything side either.
Austin 7-0. We're going to continue our movement to our west. We are not pushing south break. TRP Mike is our next stop at this time. No known anti-air threats. Requesting continue to ISR. Warlord, your priority is going to be northern half of the island. Thunder, you're going to be, and Lancer, you're going to be on the southern half of the island.
Warlord copies north.
Thunder copies.
Thunder, what's your fuel state?
Lancer copies.
Joker.
Copy, Joker.
I'm doing extreme fuel conservation, so bump up the playtime that I previously gave you to you, add another 20 minutes to it.
Dagger, this is Lancer, 7-0.
Lancer, send it.
TRP Oscar, break. There is a vehicle in a warehouse there by a building. Don't know what. I can briefly see things through windows, but that's about it.
Copy. Confirm it is in the building, though, right? There's no line of sight?
Correct. It's through a window in a warehouse, basically next to the building.
All right, solid copy. Looking at break TRP Papa southwest of that, marker 1419. Confirm, is that a BMP?
Thunder, this is Lancer on 7-1.
Send it.
You want to get fuel first, Red Army? You want us to go first?
Are you talking about
Oh, I'm
149
good
Dagger?
for another, like, 45, 50 minutes, so you guys go ahead.
Red for mark 1419?
That's it for marker 1419 southwest of Papa.
Beware, I don't know who or how, but I don't see anything there at this time but the dead wreck.
All right, roger that. Go ahead. Let's give me marker cleanup anywhere we can at this time.
Dagger, this is Warlord.
Send traffic.
SPG truck.
Stand by.
Copy, stand by.
Where?
South TRP Mike in the rocks.
Dagger,
036095.
Warlord, this is Dagger, send your traffic.
Put it 1440.
440 is a single spotter on a rooftop of that building. He looks like he's looking your direction. Single guy, spotter, no weapon.
Copy. Confirm he's got binos up.
Affirm, binos up.
Roger.
Something just went boom. Like a big fucking boom. Dagger, this is Thunder on 7-0.
Thunder, step by 1 break, Warlord. Can you confirm he is in an enemy uniform?
Stand by. Dagger, I cannot confirm. I can only see him on thermals.
Roger. Can anyone get eyes on that spotter grid 0T6098 and confirm if he's uniformed?
Dagger, about 100 meters to his east. I see sandbags and enemy emplacement positions. Going to be marking time now.
Roger.
Where's this position at?
Dagger, this is Thunder on 7-0.
Send it.
He has his gun raised and pointed to the southeast.
Copy.
Dagger, 2 unknown markers, 1442. 100 meters to the east of that position.
Copy. 1442 and 1443 looks like a roadblock confirmed.
Affirm, that's exactly what it is.
Dagger, this is Lancer.
Lancer, stand by 1 on that break. Warlord, this is Dagger, or correction, yeah, Warlord, this is Dagger on 7-0.
The traffic for Warlord.
Reference grid 033097, marker 1420 infantry. Is that still active?
Send grid again.
Call it 033097.
Negative. No movement.
Dagger, this is Thunder on 7-0.
Thunder, standby 1. Lancer, this is Dagger. Send your traffic.
That roadblock is also covered by an 80
So
Alpha.
they're not moving, but they're prone
134.
with their guns up, and they're moving now.
Copy. 80 Alpha at the roadblock. 1334. Eyes on it.
Dagger, this is Lancer. Be advised, coordinating with Thunder. We are going to push back to the airbase to rearm and refuel.
Corruption, Warlord's in traffic.
Marker 1444, keypad 5 of the grid 024097. Looks like 2 ZU guns on a rooftop.
Copy. 025097, 2 ZU guns on a rooftop. Marker 1439, confirm.
Confirm. Change it, marker.
Take Mike.
I don't know where you see those ZU guns.
Marker 1446. Marker 1446 on the rooftop. You want to check for me?
4-story building, right?
Grid 024097 near the
Negative. It's like a 2-story building. Nope. It may be 3. I don't know. I can't see from here, but it's that actual marker. There's a building right next to it with sandbag mounts. I think those are static emplacements. Yeah, the static plate guns are marked on there, but I think it's marker 1446.
Okay, so 144. I got your building now. Yeah, confirmed.
Check the building though. Is it the easternmost building, or is it that third building?
1447 marked.
Thank you. Dagger, update on that mark is 1447. That's static. emplacement on the rooftop is just the easternmost building.
Thanks for the update. I thought that was called up wrong the first time. Tango mic break. Lancer, this is Dagger.
Send it, Dagger.
I confirm, disregard, I got you. You're back RTV. Thunder, this is Dagger.
Dagger, Thunder, this is Thunder, send it.
Thunder, you need to push your circuit a little bit further out. You're within a click of the AO.
Copy. I'm still at Angels 8 and above. But pushing it out.
Dagger, this is Lancer, 7-0.
Send it.
You're going to want me to come back and resupply, or as Lancer?
Good question. Stand by one.
Dagger, this is Warlord.
Send it.
Yeah, just be aware. We put multiple static emplacements down on top of rooftops around TRP uniforms. Just be careful.
Copy.
Doctor, Buck, this is Blancher 1-2. We are currently on the deck. It's pulling down at
Check that.
Check that.
God! On the deck's pulling down at the
Thunder, this is Dagger on 7-0. Stand by for a preemptive 9-line Charlie.
Go ahead with preempted 9-line Charlie.
It's going to be type 2 control 1 through 3 NA 8 meters. Building at TRP Oscar. It's going to be the building and or the Vic if it moves out break. Front is currently 400 meters northeast. Egress yours. Flies ready for marks restrictions.
Go ahead.
Requesting GBU 12 on the vehicle or Mark 82s on the building break. Be advised, anti-air threat is VUs at grid 025097.
Dagger, this is Thunder. I read back. Type preemptive 9-line Charlie, type 2, 1 through 3 from the overhead, 8 meters. TRP Oscar, Vic or building or Vic if the Vic moves out, 400 meters northeast. Requesting either GBU 12 or Mark 82 on the building. 025097 is 2 times ZU 23s.
Good, be back. Again, this is preemptive 9-line Charlie. All assets 70 additional. Keyhole update. Grid 023097, town of Parasol. So again, keyhole update 023097.
Thunder copies.
Warlord comes.
Lancer copies. Also, Dagger, do you want that resupply?
Still working on identifying that.
Oscar. Where are you, Oscar? Okay.
Daggers, Willard.
So this Dagger, send it.
Near TRP Papa, there are Redfield Mark 1453 times 2. Those are approximately 2 to 3 squads of infantry in those buildings.
Copy, 2 to 3 squads near TRP Papa.
Target, fuck this is Monster 1-2. We have spooled at ground repair. We're lifting timeout and departing directly to the north.
Dagger, this is Thunder on 7-0.
Send Charlie.
Be advised, I just took a look at TRP Charlie, or preemptive 9-line Charlie. It's a warehouse building. It has multiple vehicles inside. I can't tell what they are. I can only see through the skylights, and it's multiple vehicles.
Yeah. Hey, for be advised, Havoc 1-4 is pushing on that area time now. Continue to hold on to your correction, preemptive 9-line Charlie.
Copy that. Dagger, have you guys taken any mortar rounds in the last couple of minutes?
Austin 7-0, that is a negative on IDF, negative enemy IDF.
Copy. I'm marking up a guy. He's sitting outside that building to the southwest. He looked like he was kneeling down. Don't know what he's doing.
Copy.
Marked up 1455.
Copy, 1455.
Tiger, this is Willard.
Willard, send it.
Got another spotter with binos near TRP Sierra, marked 1456 on the top of that tower.
Copy, spotter marked 1456.
Dad, this is Lancer.
Lancer, I'm still waiting for it. Stand by.
Good copy. I'm not talking about that. That TRP Oscar, the back doors on the western side in that building just opened. I see enemy troops running out. TRP Oscar.
Yeah, be advised, I'll have a 1-4 covered.
He did have a mortar. It was a fucking mortar.
I definitely saw something that looked like armor in there, but...
Oh, I'm not talking about inside the building. I'm talking about outside the building, the single fucking rifleman that I popped, or that I saw. Dagger, this is Thunder on 7-0.
Oh yeah, tally.
Send it.
Be advised, if 1-4 is in the area, there is a mortar tube down that guy was on.
Copy.
Be advised, BTR rolling out of that compound. BTR 60.
Copy. Havoc 1-4 is right on that pause. We're going to probably let them deal with that. Stand by.
Tiger, just be advised we are back on station to BPing or...
Copy.
The A-60 is retreating west at this time.
1-4 took out the first, the one that came out of the northern door. There's western BTR that hold the ass down the road.
That western one's not heading north. No, it stopped.
Okay, for a break, Warlord, this is Dagger on 7-0.
Traffic.
Warlord, stand by for emergency cast on that BTR. I have no visual on it.
Roger, I don't have visual on it either.
Copy, break. Thunder, this is Dagger.
Send it.
Can you buddy lace for Lancer Kilo?
Hey, firm, let me come around. I got my laser set up.
There's Lancer. We can lace for ourselves if you want.
Oh, hey, firm, that's right. Disregard. Thunder, break. Lancer, stand by on that shot. Go ahead and get it locked up. I don't know how close it is to friendlies.
Lancer, go and lace on.
Dagger.
Currently in a pile of trees.
Dagger, according to Blue Force, it's outside of 300 meters, according to Blue Force only.
Where is that BTR from where TRP Oscar is?
Northwest, 1450.
Northwest, 1450, current BTR marker.
There's Lancer. Do we have clearance to fire?
Dagger, it is now firing.
That's a negative. Lancer, stand by. Lancer, you are cleared to engage BTR.
Lancer, copy. Lace on.
Copy, lace on.
I see your lasers. Off target. It's now in the building.
Where?
Call your rifle.
Rifle.
Copy rifle.
It's destroyed.
Dagger, beware of the stride before the launch went out. We're going to hit what's there, though, anyway. And dismounts are gone.
Copy. Taking my cast complete.
Lace cold.
Dagger, this is Warlord.
So,
continuing ISR on the north side of the island. There's no new markers. Everything that is there is marked.
solid copy. Give me a update on what is that TRP Romeo. Is that a BMP or a BTR?
Roger, BMP Romeo.
Confirm that's a BMP at Romeo?
Stand by.
The fuck, where is that? 0340 034 093. Type 12. Okay.
I don't see anything there.
Jagger, I don't see any armor at that position any longer.
So copy this to clean up when we can.
Jagger, this is Warlord.
Warlord's in traffic.
Looks like that ZU gun is engaging the task force.
A-firm, keep eyes on it. We're going to put a fire mission on it right now from Havoc 4.
Roger.
Can you see it from your position?
That's affirm.
Copy. I'll look something for you. Southland.
Austin 70, I want eyes on marker 1447, marker 025097. Confirm we have no civilians in that area.
Dagger, this is Thunder.
Send it.
Be advised, the building next to it is completely fortified. It has sandbag bunkers on top. This one has 2 ZU guns on top that are, one of them is currently engaging. Don't see anybody else out and about, but they might be inside the building. We can't see them.
Tiger Warlord can confirm no civilians that I can see.
Looking for BDA.
Direct. One of those rounds landed direct hit on the top of that building.
Take a line, direct hit.
That's a good fucking mission if that was Havoc 4.
They put it directly all around that building. One to the west, one to the south, one directly on it. So, yeah, good fire mission.
Yeah, it was like surrounding it.
Darren, this is Lancer.
Send traffic.
Beware the building to the southeast of where one of those ZU cannons was. It's not just infantry on top. There's 3 static placements that I see.
I believe those are marked, are they not?
They're marked as 2 infantry, but they're all statics.
Alright, copy. Go ahead and update the marker.
Warlord, this is Thunder on 7-1. They feel state?
About 60%.
60% left?
60%, 60.
Yeah, just confirming 60% left?
Affirm.
So you haven't hit Joker yet? Holy shit.
Negative.
Dagger, this is Thunder on 7-0.
Send traffic.
Be advised, I'm not on bingo fuel yet, but Warlord is at 60% fuel, so requesting RTB to refuel.
I got one more 9-line for you, advisor, when you're ready.
Go ahead.
It's going to be new echo point. 0, actually disregard that. Type 2 control. 1 through 3, NA, 8 meters. Markers 1443 and 1442, gun run. Correction. Roadblock. Friendlies are going to be 300 to the southeast. Egress will be yours. Advise ready remarks and restrictions.
What IP do you want me to end from?
It's gonna be from the overhead, but probably south and north is gonna be easiest.
Copy. Go ahead with remarks and restrictions.
Requesting guns. If enemy roadblock, try to saturate as much as you can.
Copy, I read back. Type 2 control, south to north, run, 1 through 3 NA, 8 meters, 1443, 1442, roadblocks, 300 southeast, egress mine requesting guns, saturate.
Warlord, this is Dagger.
It's traffic for Warlord.
Warlord, stand by, 1 break Thunder. I got visual on you on Blue 4. You're cleared on your ingress, cleared hot break, Warlord. You're going to be Type 2 control. Advise ready to copy.
Ready to copy.
Type 2 control, guns, grid 025, 09 or 8. Friendly is going to be 500 to the southeast. Enemy markers 1443. You are cleared to ingress at your discretion. Call Tally.
Roger, Type 2 control requesting guns at grid 025098. Friendlies are 500 southeast. Red bore marker 1443.
Good, reback break. Thunder, this is Dagger.
Go ahead, Dagger.
Thunder, continue. Correction, you're cleared high and egress south.
Copy, egressing south, continuing. A lot of fog up here. I'm within 5 clicks, and I still don't see the target.
You want me to laze it?
I couldn't even see your laze.
Be advised, mortar impacts right near the area of that roadblock that was called. Go ahead and engage the area.
Copy.
Dagger.
Disregard mortar impacts were not in that area. The mortar roadblock is visible to me.
Dagger, Warlord, tally target.
Warlord, you're cleared.
Thunder copies. Guns go down.
Roger.
Copy that. Guns on target, or correction, Thunder. Thunder, RTD, Lancer, and Warlord, stand by once you're done. Advise on your castle clear on that work.
Dagger, Warlord, cast complete out to the north.
Solid copy. Lancer and Warlord, gonna be popping down on LZ for you here, all assets. All assets negative, we're going to be below time at this time. Stand by for your LZs.
Warlord copies Miller.
Thunder copies.
Miller.
Where the fuck did this cloud cover come from?
I don't know, but that shit's been pissing me off.
Dude, I'm all the way down here at 800 feet and I can't see anything.
Oh, dude, Reynoso's been complaining about visibility all night. I finally take my head off the camera and I can't see shit out the window.
Yes, just yes, from Lancer.
Why could I see through this shit at like 8,000 feet, but I can't see anything at fucking 1,000 feet?
Warlord, all asset system 0, correction. We are index, again, military break. Be advised, we have a LZ marker 1514. We are rallying just southeast of that at marker 1513. Be advised, I will be popping green smoke.
Everybody's K-Fox Thunder 63 on final for runway 09.
Lancer copies. Yeah, I'm pushing.
Thunder, as soon as you're on the deck, go ahead and advise us for areas to get a UTP.
Copy, be advised, I'm on the deck at the airbase now, taxiing to my warehouse, my Mike 1, and I'll call you when I get there.
You can call Aries. So you can call Aries.
Copy on 3-1?
Probably on tablet.
Copy.
Warlord, Lancer, be advised, green smoke popped on LZ area. Be advised, trees in the area.
Dagger Warlord, Tyler's green smoke.
Copy, visual on green.
Everybody's K-Fox Thunder 63 is on the ground safe. Signing off 7-5, good day.
Warlord, would you not land on top of us?
accomplished. Obviously, didn't clear up the last big town, that last big town, but that was not necessarily needed, and so we didn't want us running past the 3-hour mark, so that's why we stopped here. The only thing I have for the platoon level, or task force level as a whole, is there was at one point, and Havoc one you should know what I'm talking about because I called it on net, pretty spread out as far as your platoon goes. So we just want to try and make sure we're being cognizant of that and not getting your squads so far apart that they can't render aid if somebody gets fucked up.
Microphone muted.
I think I know why you did it, but nonetheless, we just need to try and be very cognizant and try to avoid it. Other than that, I don't have anything from my perspective that I sought to critique. You guys did a good job from what I could see from my point on the ground. So with that said, 1-6. Hello, 1-6.
Speak up, LT.
Already beyond yelling, so.
LT's here.
All right. 1-6. Can you hear me?
Hello,
right.
can you hear me now?
There you are.
There he is.
All right. Thank you, XO. I don't have anything at the task force level.
All right. 1-7.
Thank you, XO. Yeah, no, I have nothing for the task force as a whole. Thank you.
All right. Dagger.
Thank you, sir. Nothing for the task force.
Havoc 4.
Thank you, sir. Nothing for the task force.
Blacksmith.
Microphone activated.
Thank you, sir. I got nothing.
Deco.
Got nothing for the task force. Thank you, XO.
74th.
Thank you, LT. Nothing for the task force.
Do we have any KIAs tonight?
0 KIAs for the task force.
Microphone muted.
Okay, Aries.
Thank you, LT. Did y'all have a good time tonight?
That's
all I have, LT. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Art. Captain Drummond, or do you have anything, sir?
Stop licking doors? I guess I don't have anything.
Roger that. First Art.
All right, remember we talked about the plan? The plan includes assigning birds for squads at the beginning so we don't have to run back and forth like 30 times with our chicken head cut off bullshit while we figure out what bird we're in. So that's part of the plan. Make sure it gets figured out as well before we get there. Other than that, good job.
All right. Open it up to the task force as a whole. If you have anything for the task force, put this up to see your queue in chat. You got 5 seconds. All right. Seeing nothing. All right. Good job tonight, Task Force Alpha. With that, you are dismissed to your individual debriefs.
Thanks for joining me tonight, and I hope you guys liked it. Have a great night.